man? What up, guys? What up, guys, man? First of all, apologies. Apologies for the post-match analysis that I did. Because look, man, it was off the Nigeria game. I had to focus on the Nigeria game, and I just think that just based on the Croatians out there and the Icelandic people out there, I just felt that I have to give a proper post-match analysis based on your game, because I think far too much focus was given for the Nigeria-Argentina game. Because at the end of the day, it's not called the Nigeria Half of Football Hot. Even if I am Nigerian, it is the Half of Football Hot. So let's look at Croatia against Iceland. So obviously Croatia were resting a few players. They already knew that they were through already. And Iceland, man, Iceland could have gone through. Iceland could have won this game, because I think Croatia, they were obviously not really honest, but also I just think, it's about matchups. I think, and this is, looking at that game, and I know why Iceland finished ahead of Croatia in qualifying. Like, Croatia are still a quality team, but it's all about matchups. I think Croatia find it very hard to play a key team like Iceland, who defend very, very well, who really put men behind the ball, and they break very quickly. So I think Croatia find it hard to break these guys down. Hence why in the first half they hardly had anything. And Iceland, those opportunities you have to take. Some of them were a bit tricky and so forth, but I think it was the Gudjonsen one, not the one by the captain, which could have gone into the top corner. But there was one in that first half where you've got to side foot that thing. That thing has to be buried in the bottom right hand corner. You just have to take that chance. That's just that's not a half chance. That's right in the middle of the goal. You have to focus, get your side foot, and put that ball in the bottom right, because you had enough opportunity. There's not enough pressure from the Croatians for you to put that ball in. And Iceland have kept having opportunity after opportunity after opportunity. But again, the opening goal, I think it's by Milan Badel. Quality goal, because that is a very hard skill to perfect, because when the ball is coming over and to hit the ball down into the ground, but down into the ground so that it just goes up into the frame of the goal, that is a very difficult skill. So I just think, I think, he may have a shout to be like, maybe if it's between him and I believe Rebic for a starting spot against Denmark, then, he's got a shout, but maybe not strong, but he's got a shout. But obviously, Iceland came back in the game. Sigurdsson, after missing that penalty, I like that. Showed balls, showed heart and courage to still take the penalty again. And Iceland had the opportunities, man. They had the chances. And I just think, if you're Icelandic, you've got to be proud. You've got to be proud of the team. And I just think, it was a late dagger by Perisic, putting that ball away and pretty much ending Iceland's hopes of going through. So I just think for Croatia, it's a great way to enter into the second round, because again, everybody was looking at Argentina, Messi, so forth, and forget all those names, man. Forget all those names. This is Croatia's golden generation. The dudes in '98 shocked everybody. As I said, apart from Shuke and Boban, yeah, the team was alright. This is Croatia's greatest ever team, because it's quality from back all the way to front. You've got the best central midfielder in the world. You've got a quality team in midfield as well. You've got, from I say, top 4 wingers out there. So it is a very, very good team. And you've got one of the best young midfielders out there in Kovacic. So the quality is there. And the coach just has to get this team playing at that high level. Get this team playing with... because I tell you, the reason why they went out to Portugal is they did not have enough belief. Yes, when you play knockouts, you have to be a bit, it's striking the balance between, you have to be cautious, but you've got to take that chance. You've got to really go forward. You've got to go forward, and you've got to want to win. You've got to want to win. Having things best to go out like kings than go out like chumps. That's my thing. Go out like kings. Go out being brave, being courageous, trying things, rather than being hesitant and too scared. But for Iceland, man, I think this was an amazing debut. You drew against Argentina. Let's be real. Nigeria didn't really beat Iceland. Musa did. It was just an amazing individual performance by one man. And they missed that penalty. So Iceland lost to amazing thinking by one man. And in this game, you had more than enough opportunities to win the game. Not just to draw the game, you had enough opportunities to win the game. So I just think this is a very good learning experience for this Iceland team. And I'm hoping that the dentist, who is their coach, can keep these boys and still come again in the next few years. But for Croatia, man, I'm expecting big things from you guys. I told you that what's the hashtag? The hashtag is called no excuses. Hashtag is called we live football because I'm doing this damn thing every day. So we're living football. Hashtag we live football. Hashtag no excuses. Croatia, you have no excuses not to beat Denmark. I'm going to do the pre-match and look at it in more detail. But as of right now, as a little precursor, Croatia should be playing a World Cup quarterfinal. And then from there, it gets real. So for Croatia, man, I'm sorry. That team is too talented. It is too talented not to do big things in a World Cup. May I remind you, this is a cup that anybody can win. No one is to be feared. There is no great team. There is no big team. You topped your group. You finished group with 9 points. You have to aim to win the World Cup. Listen to what I'm saying. I didn't say aim for the quarter or semis. I say aim to win the World Cup. If you're not aiming to win the World Cup, there's no point in you being in the competition. If you finish your group with 9 points, your aim is to win the entire trophy. Let's see what happens. Peace. Thank you for watching this video. Think about pledging and become a Half Football Hut patron. Pledge an amount each month and gain access to exclusive videos from your boy, the Football Hut, for more analysis. Peace.